Hey, what's up, YouTube? When I like to go camping, I like to have two foods cooking at the same time. One a short term, one a long term. Okay, I got my fire going pretty good, and over here on the table, I got the stuff I need to keep the fire going good. And also, I have a citronelle candle to keep the bugs away. Right? You don't want no bugs, right? Okay, short term meal are these 3 hot dogs, and there's 7 other there's another package of hot dogs right there in case I get hungry again. They've already eaten their 1 hot dog apiece, so there's 6 in the pack, so these 3 are for me. Hot dogs and potato chips. Long term is the olive oil, is the Cornish hen covered in olive oil. That's my long term meal. So this is to keep me full while this is cooking all the way. This is gonna take it's gonna take a little while, but that's all good. Well, hopefully we won't have any nocturnal visitors. If so, I have my little trusty collapsible baton, and I have other measures, but God's are against it. This is mostly for making noise, to let them know I'm here. Once they know you're there, they usually avoid you. So, well, just thought I'd like to show you my fire. It's burning real nice. Something about making a fire, man. Bear Grylls is right. Those guys are Les Stroud, Bear Grylls. You get a fire, you feel better. I mean, you think about, I want to philosophize a little bit. You think about ancient man in ancient Africa, you know, domesticating the first dogs. You know, you finally got something around you that sees better at night than you, has a better sense of smell, has better hearing, and you have fire. You know, so with fire, a couple good dogs, you can make it. It'll be hard, but you can make it. And shelter, you know, food, shelter, all the other stuff. But there's something about fire that makes you think. It's just something primitive about it. Patty, there you go. Boss, there's boss. Something about fire makes you think, man. I'm gonna say something. There's a group of guys call themselves men going their own way. MGTOW. The statement, I think it was created by a guy on a forum named Jaded Guy. A guy I've been corresponding with for a long time. And I turn it over in my mind, which I do a lot of times. You look at a fire, you can't help but think. But I think one of the best decisions I made in my life was to take the part of the men going their own way philosophy that actually applied to me, which is surprisingly a lot, and apply it to my life. I think that's one of the best decisions I made in my life. No, I don't think of the best decisions I made. Number 1, there was a preacher named R.W. Shambach. I'm not sure if his reputation is still intact now, but he was an old white guy. And he talked about this verse in the Bible, I can't remember which one it was, where these 2 prophets were surrounded by this army on this citadel, and there was an army of angels around it, but the younger prophet couldn't see, but the older prophet could see it. You dig? And the prophet asked the God to reveal the army to the younger prophet. And what that to me, and the prophet and the younger prophet, come here, boss, come here, get on your face. And the younger prophet, when he saw how powerful the army was, he lost all fear. And what the guy prayed for was for a spirit of discernment. And I prayed that prayer with this guy, who's a television evangelist named R.W. Shambach. I'm not sure what's going on with him now or how his reputation is right now. But that prayer was one of the best decisions in my life. Because through that, I believe that I started to look an inch deeper into everything, 2 or 3 inches deeper into everything. I started to look 2 or 3 inches deeper into everything that I saw. And discernment is something that a lot of people are lacking. And I just thank the good Lord, Jesus Christ, that I prayed that prayer. Because there's a lot of times I would have gotten in trouble in this society because a lot of what they think say is right is wrong. That's number one. Number one is giving my soul to Christ. Even though I struggle a lot because I've never been a quote unquote good Christian. But that was a great decision for me. Number two, praying that prayer. Number three, I guess embracing the MGTOW philosophy. Not completely, because there are people in the white supremacist movement, the white pride movement, trying to steer it away, and there are feminists in the middle of it trying to start this whole good man project. But the pure, unadulterated, where I don't know where I get that word from, unadulterated, but this mindset where you define your masculinity based on your own terms. You know what I'm saying? Instead of accepting the fact, this belief that, okay, right now we need men to go out and fight a war. Okay, being a man's being a warrior. So you go out, be a warrior, get both your legs blown off, you come back, you can't get a job. Same guy sent you over there, he's still rich. You got. Not politically correct, but you got. Or being a man means, what we're seeing now is like being a man basically means being some sort of mangina, which means being a pushover, accepting any and everything that comes your way. Not adapting, because adapting is good. Adapting, cooperating, compromising is good in certain ways. But being a little mangina, being a little punk, being a little sissy, that's masculine now. And if it hadn't been for MGTOW, because I went through a period where I won't say I was a pussy, but I went through a period where I was really a punk. And being a man going your own way, being a ghost, being a member of the Ghost Nation, it's a day-to-day thing. It's something you got to watch your path. It's just like any other way of living. Number three, becoming okay. Number one, give my soul to Christ. Number two, praying that prayer for discernment, because it really revealed a lot to me, because there's a lot of evil in this society. I'm not talking about just pornography, people running around yelling and cursing and stuff like that. I'm talking about really, really bad, really, really foul stuff done on the down low. And some people have actually wondered whether it's better to stay asleep, and it's better to take sometimes you wish you'd never taken the red pill. You know what I'm saying? I wish, like in The Matrix, I wish I'd never taken a red pill. Me, I'm glad I took it, man. I'm glad I took it, man. I'd rather fight the machines myself, rather than be asleep and be treated like trash. I'd rather fight the machines, man. That's just me. That's number three. Number four, I would say buying Boss. Boss cost me $110. I've always been an animal lover, but actually embracing it and acting on it. If it were not for Boss, you, I would not have started camping or hiking. I never did any of those things until I got Boss. And I have someone to go camping with and go hiking with. He's 7 years old now, and God willing, give him 7 healthy more. Those 4 decisions. 1, giving my soul to Christ. 2, praying that prayer. I can't remember the prayer. It may have been Elijah. Eli, or Elijah. That prayer for discernment. 3, actually applying the MGTOW philosophy. Not just the whole, I can't get laid, I'm angry at the world sort of thing, but just like, what, I'm going to go my own way. I'm going to do what's best for me. I'm not going to let this perverted evil, this society, define my masculinity. I'm going to take a red pill. I'm going to take a red pill and fight the machine. Or as I Hate Registering say, shrug. The shrug conquers all, brother. Atlas shrug, and I do too. Before buying Boss. Okay, look, wait a minute. 1, accept Christ. 2, prayer discernment. 3, in MGTOW. 4, buying Boss. 4 best decisions of my life. There are people who feel that people who are MGTOW are angry at the world. There is some anger, but there's no bitterness, man. Just that life is better when you reject the BS. Some people who live for the BS and who need it, they don't want to admit that. That's a scary thought to them. And I'm doing that because every time boss's ears pop up and he looks out into the dark, I click that pop, pop, pop to let every animal in the vicinity know that I'm there. So you hear that click, click, click. That's me doing that. I seen Bear Grylls do that with a 20-ounce bottle of water. I do it with my collapsible baton. I thought to get a big wooden one, but I didn't. But I can say that as far as being MGTOW, being going your own way or go my own way, and being a member of the Ghost Nation, actually pretty good. Where you going? Boss, come here. Come here. Being a member of the Ghost Nation actually works out pretty good. Life is better without the BS, man. Don't believe it, man. Don't believe it. You know what you need? You need your faith. You need your health. You need a cheap, durable vehicle with good gas mileage. We're about to head into a recession. We're in a recession. We might be heading into a depression. Everyone's going to be tightening up their belts, man. If you're already in debt, you're in big trouble. If you have gotten into this consumer society, man, you are in really, really, really big trouble. Come here, boss. Come here, boss. Boss, get over here. Oh, using the bathroom. Okay, that's cool. I appreciate you not raising your leg in the middle of the campsite. That's all good. Come here, boy. Come here. Come here. But for the people who on the forums that I hang out at, particularly, give a little shout out to the Nice Guy Forum. This forum actually helped me out with a lot of things, emotionally, financially, and spiritually, encouraging people to work out, encouraging people to expand their mind. Guys like Jaded Guy, Type 5, Ragnar, Dude, Bonanza 7. I keep forgetting Bonanza 86, Outlaw. You know, and a lot of others. I can't name all you cats, man, because all you guys are real smart. All of you are real good people. And I want to thank y'all for encouraging me as I went along my own way. Helped me out a whole lot. No, I'm not a rich guy. No, I'm not a famous guy. But I'm a man. And it's because of some things I read on that forum that actually encouraged me to reject the BS and reject the conditioning that society is trying to put on men these days. So for the guys who encourage me, come here. I appreciate it. All right, peace.